Welcome back to the channel. I got some new D&D stuff here for you today. I'm not ready to actually start. I forgot to turn my light on. My bad. Look at that, much better, much better. Welcome back to the channel. Now, we're gonna get into this today. I've got some items here for the D&D campaign. I actually have one to show you. So, subscribe, please. So I wanted to do something a little different. Usually when playing campaigns, I usually give players either flame tongues or flame tongue greatswords or longswords or frost brands or something like that. And I want to do something different. And I wanted to kind of play into the sort of Nioh sort of Dark Souls thing where you get certain items that grant you a little something, sort of like the rings in Dark Souls or talismans in the Elden Ring, or the various items you can pick up along in Nioh. And I want these to just kind of grant you nothing too amazing, but just little things to help you out. I know there already are rings that exist in D&D where you know, rings of protection and all that stuff, but I wanted these to be sort of different. In Nioh, you can pick up these certain items. You can pick up Magatamas, you can pick up prayer beads, you can pick up little statues or little things that kind of give you little boosts or whatever. I like the Magatama idea, so I wanted to create a bunch of them that they do different stuff. So the one I'm going to show you here today is Kagatsuchi's Magatama. So I kind of had an idea for what I wanted to draw this as, so I just went and got the Magatama shape, and I got that down. That's going to be my base for pretty much all of these. And for being Kagatsuchi's Magatama, I wanted to make it sort of, it looked like stone with little bits of lava going through it, sort of like a volcano. I was originally going to just make it kind of orange with bits of fire coming off it, make it look like sort of a gemstone. But I kind of want each one to look sort of unique and kind of different from each other, not just sort of a gemstone that is a different color. Yeah, I got to work, I got drawing, and then I wanted to go in and get a few details around the edges, make it sort of rough. I didn't want it to look too rough, just sort of. So once I got my design down, I got my little detail around the edges, I went in and started with base shading, where shadows are, where light is, and all that such. Next, I went in and just went in a few cracks where my lava was going to be. I actually really like the brush I used for this. It was really good for creating these cracks. The brush on Clip Studio Paint is called Bonnie 1. If anyone wants to use it, you can probably see it in the speed paint anyway. It's the brush I used for the majority of this drawing. Next, I went in and got some basic colors for the lava. Started off with yellow. I probably should have started off with a darker color first, but I can be stupid sometimes, and I just didn't do that. So I started off with the yellow. Went around and got the yellow in the areas where there would be sort of the most bits of lava, where it would be, you know, the hottest. And then I went in with a bit of orange underneath, going around. That will probably take a majority color. And then I went around the edges with a bit of red to sort of show that it's kind of cooling off. But then I went around and I added this sort of smoke thing over it, and then later in the drawing I realized I didn't like it, so I got rid of it completely. Added a bit of glow to the lava with the Bonnie brush, and then kind of went over it again with a bit of the airbrush. And then decided I wanted to try add some sort of texture to the Magatama itself within like the rock. So I went in just trying to do these sort of ledges. Some of them look okay, some of them not so great. And then I went in with a few little like extra little cracks around, which I'm actually really happy with. Got a bit more shading around some places. Went around the cracks a little more shading. Went in with my trusty speckle brush, which is really good for adding texture, especially the skin. And then I went in through the lava, trying to give the lava a bit more texture to it, breaking up a bit of that yellow with a bit more of a darker red, and just kind of making it feel like it's flowing, especially around these bits that kind of like drip off the Magatama. This is what the final result came to. I'm really happy with it. So this is sort of going to be the base for the majority of these items. Some of them will do different things. Some of them are not all going to be sort of damage based. This one is damage based, but not all of them will be damage based. So to go over the item, Kagatsuchi's Magatama. A Magatama formed from a volcano infused with the fire of the god. It grants melee weapons an additional 1d8 fire damage. So you just keep this on your item, you attach it to whatever you're wielding, or you just keep it on your person, and it'll deal an additional 1d8 fire damage. Now, obviously, I want to get, as I have been saying, I want to be getting a few more of these done. I want to do some more. I want to maybe get a water one, maybe like a poison one. I also want to get ones that give like additional boosts. Maybe it increases a little bit of health. Maybe one that increases movement speed. Maybe one that ups bardic inspiration dice. Maybe stuff like that. Some that kind of have different abilities. Maybe allow you to cast a certain spell. Have a few charges that allow you to cast certain spells. Stuff like that. Just on how that campaign's going. I'm actually kind of really enjoying it. Really had a lot of fun last session. Very funny session. I'd love to get sort of like some sort of rig up that I could like record these sessions, because I would love to share some of the sessions content. I'd love to do that with you guys, just see how campaigns are going, fun we have. But that'll probably be in the future, hopefully, anyway. But yeah, so that is my Kagatsuchi's Magatama. If you want to keep an eye out for the other Magatamas, look at my Twitter or my Instagram. They will all be posted there once they are done. As well as any other items or sub-races or classes I ever do, will all be on my Instagram and my Twitter. Make sure you subscribe for more D&D content and art content. We do both 2 in 1. It's amazing. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. See ya.